See, I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of just making ends meet. See, I want to be blessed. I don't want to be blessed. I want to be blessed to be a blessing. You see, I want to live my life in the overflow. I want to have more than enough. Check this out. Well, it's time for me to start to elevate. Been down too long, time to graduate. Mount up my wings like an eagle, you see. Turn all my dreams to reality. Ain't nothing on this earth gonna hold me back from my heart desires. He promised that if I have faith, if I believe, faith the size of a mustard seed. I want to be blessed, to be a blessing. Prosperous life, no more stressing. That won't know me from the moon to the sun. He'll keep blessing me in that recession. I got to do something with this life he give. His plan for me, that's what I wanna live. As long as I got God on my side, the hater just gonna have to let me fly. Yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. Yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. Oh, yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. Yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? See, we got to speak that thing into existence. Because it gonna happen. You gotta believe it. In your heart, and in your mind, and in your soul. So you gotta repeat this after me. See what you say, so you can say what you heard. I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live. Come on, you repeat after me. Come on, say. I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live. I wanna be living. I got to be living. And I'm gonna live. Come on, speak this thing into existence. Let's go. I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live. I wanna be living. Oh, there y'all got it. Your blessings is on the way. Blessed when I come, blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. I want heaven in the overflow. Right here on earth. Blessed when I come, blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Overflow. In the overflow. In the overflow. Blessed when I come, blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live when I go?
Hey, Oh, the music start. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? The Bankhead Bounce, shawty. What's up? The Bankhead Bounce, shawty. Welcome, y'all, back to Overflow, the Everyday People Show. This is the only show where me, you, your mama, and your cousin too get to just come on and just chop it up. I'm back silly today, I know y'all. But anyway, y'all, welcome to Overflow, the Everyday People Show, the only show where we get to just come on and chop it up. If you want to come on live, I posted the link right there. The first comment, I posted it. Get on, come on, holler at your boy. Holler at your boy today, man. We got a little topic going on today, man. We're gonna talk about all this stuff going on around this world, man. What's going on with our kids, man? What about the kids, man? What about the kids? Trick love the kids, baby. You know what I'm saying? But lately, them kids, man, they ain't the same kid. Them ain't your grandmama's kids right there, baby. Them kids, these kids off the chain these days, man. When I was these kids' age, I was riding bicycles. They ride motorcycles and mopeds and all that stuff, packing. Them boys packing these days, man. These boys, hey man, these boys serious like him, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm like them white folks you do back in the day. You know, we ride by, we walk by them white folks, you hear them click, 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 hear the door locking. Hey man, I'm locking my door too now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, man, but I love my brothers out there. We gotta find a solution, man, for our young kids out there, man, today. Because they are buck wild. Kids killing kids killing grown-ups, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know, is it parenting or what? I don't know what's going on, bro. Let me get my co-host off in this thing. My man, he hails from parts unknown.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, bro?
Man.
Don't start all that freezing. You don't start that little slow motion thing, yo. You know that little light that you have at the party when you be dancing. You
nah. Oh, you talking about Raven?
What going on, bro? What's up with you, bro? You all right?
Yeah, it's been crazy this week, boy.
What going on this week, man?
Oh, we're gonna talk about it. Yeah. We got a lot to chop it about.
All right, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna be like Jaheim. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. We're gonna break all this stuff down. I got a lot to break down about this. Talking about black. What you talking about? Black on
see,
black crime.
I don't call it black on black crime. Cause see, when you call it black on black crime, you make the blackness the problem. The problem make the blackness, man. So don't play the game what they want us to. Don't blame your color for the crime.
Right.
Crime is crime. It's crime in our community. This is what I call it, bro. You know what I mean? So hey, look, let me get my boy Jermaine. You had a good week, worth. You had a good weekend.
Yeah, I did.
What you do, man? Don't lie, man.
I just got my car washed, and I was off work, and I watched that Hawks game that crushed my heart.
Come on, man. Don't talk about. We're gonna pull it off tonight, man. We're gonna pull it off tonight, man. We're gonna pull it off. See, everything reversed right here.
I wore my favorite punk band shirt for a certain reason today.
Man, that's a Nazi sign, bro.
Yeah, but what does it say?
What they say? Nazis are punks. I wouldn't be caught dead with that sign on my chair. I don't care what it say.
You ain't reading the shirt. You know what it say.
All right, bro. Let me get that boy here, man. Man, what's up, bro?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Man, one.
Hey, them Hawks going down tonight. It's over.
Come on, man. I forgot you ain't in the 8. Man.
It's over. If Trey ain't playing tonight, it's over.
Oh, he gonna play. He gonna be banged up, but he gonna play.
It's over, bro.
He banged up, but he gonna play.
Hey, y'all,
set him up.
Y'all made it as far as nobody expected y'all to make it this far. So, hey, kudos, hats off to y'all, man. But it's a wrap, man.
That's them Knick fan. That sound like a Knick fan.
Nope.
He a Hornet fan.
Boston Celtics, baby. Boston Celtics.
Oh, they been gone. They went out first round.
Yeah, they been washed up.
They went out like suckers, man. They went out
like
suckers.
But it don't matter. There's only one champion at the end of the day. It don't matter how far you get. If you don't win the championship, it don't matter. It's like going to the prom and not getting no ass. What point are you going?
Boy, you both wild, man. How your weekend was, bro?
My weekend was great, man. All weekends are great, man. Every day is great.
Hey, that what's up, man. It must be nice being you, man.
Shit, man.
Nice being you.
It's nice being us, everybody.
Hey, man.
every day above ground is a great day.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah. So, your boy still playing ball? They still playing games?
Yeah, they still playing. They've been off for a couple of weeks though, but he had basketball camp this week.
They play year round, don't they?
Oh yeah, hey, you don't stop, bro.
Man, he better get in the pro, man. He better get for real. Mud basketball he play, man. You know he got to get in the pro.
He play every day. He play every day, nonstop, every day.
We gonna support him.
Hey, man, what's up, brother?
What's up, Soldier? How y'all tonight, man?
We great, man. We great. We great.
Sir.
My man Ishmael.
Good to see y'all again, man.
Yeah, man.
Kareem, what's up, brother?
Hey, salute, soldier. I
Tell me something good.
gotta get some stuff off my chest today, boy.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
I
then.
wore my shirt today. Robert don't know what this means. So he was
Okay,
talking
then.
about wear that. Yeah, he don't know about identity. He don't know about that.
Nah, I don't know about that DK. I don't know about DK. Explain it to him. Elaborate on it with him then. Put him up on it.
I'm gonna have to break it down for him one day. You know what I mean? He saw the swastika and said, "I would be caught dead with that," but he don't say Nazi.
Oh no, that ain't about that Nazi thing, big brother. That no.
Yeah.
It better not be, man.
No, that ain't. Y'all come up with an excellent topic.
Let me get my sister. I got some sisters waiting on me, man. She hit me up, man. My girl, Letitia.
Yes, sir.
What's up, sister girl?
Hey, how you doing? What's going on?
I don't know her, sister. How you doing?
Queen B.
That's right.
Yeah, she hit me up. She hit me up, man. She got a story to tell, man. You know, that's what brought about this topic right here, man. But it's a real issue though, man. That it's kind of getting out of hand too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, Jermaine, what's the current event? What's going on before we hit it up, man? What's going out there in the newsland, man?
Oh man,
I'll tell you.
I mean, it ain't a whole lot. One thing that if anybody who's into cryptocurrency, the United States, they just announced that they're gonna start their own cryptocurrency. But if they just announcing it, that means they already started it already. So that means the regulations for cryptocurrency is going to be coming. It's coming down the pipe because they ain't finna let the little man get the money. They see all these people, these 99% getting this money. They're like, hold up, wait a minute. We got to figure out a way where we get our hands on it, and they ain't got it. So, so that's just something.
They trying to tax it. That's what they trying to do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They want to tax it. They want in.
It's like Debo. You hit a bike coming down the street. We heard that shit.
I bought me a little cryptocurrency, man. I ain't trying to risk all of it on it.
Okay.
I bought me a little bit of it, so it looking good too.
I'm gonna talk about what happened in Detroit. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that too. I'm gonna get in on that.
Okay.
What happened in Detroit?
Yeah.
But that ties into the topic.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I know it ain't about youth crime, but it's still about
crime. Period.
It's still about crime. Period. Race hate. You know what I mean? Them race haters. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Those Nazi boys. That's what I'm talking about.
Man, y'all see that building collapse on them people, man?
Man, can you believe that, man?
Man, I'm like,
there's something strange with that.
Man, I know that's why.
I believe so too.
Hey, it's called a false flag, man.
Believe that.
Man. You see how that building crumbled on? Come on now. They don't have no earthquakes and nothing in that part of the world, right?
I mean, it's just coincidental that happened. And I think somewhere else something happened too. Some collapse or something like that. But it just so happened this happening while they trying to push this infrastructure bill. So
see?
So I mean, when you start putting the dots together, you start saying, that's kind of strange, but you see the writing on the wall, so you just got to put the dots together. At the same time, where that guy, what's the guy from McAfee? He quote unquote committed suicide same time. So they kind of squash, they squash one story with another story to get your mind
right.
Haven't heard much on that.
I don't see my boy Fu here today, man. I was gonna talk about the new variants they talking about.
The Delta?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, now they're saying people who vaccinated got to put the mask back on.
Here's another thing. I don't know if y'all checked out the DVE that Biden's pushing, the domestic violence extremists. This bill that he pushing now. Anything that you say it can be considered extremist, domestic terrorist. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful what you say. If you talking any anti-government shit, all that kind of stuff, you can be considered domestic terrorist. So
right.
Look, I printed out the PDF. Well, I ain't print out the PDF. I saved the PDF, but you can go look it up, man. Domestic violence extremists, DVE.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I heard about the bill they're trying to pass up there in Ohio make it a crime to record. If a cop tells you can't record, and if you keep recording, it's like you obstructing the justice.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So they trying to they trying to pass that, make that a law in Ohio. I say, man, that's crazy right now.
Yeah, and then what I'm talking about in Detroit, I'm gonna call him a terrorist because that's what it is. The white dude stole the truck and ran up in the restaurant with the truck and shot the 2 black folks and let everybody else out. The white and the Spanish people out. Shot the black lady running in the back. And shot the retired cop that was black. He was a state patrol. Killed him. Yeah. Then they killed a little black boy up there, 12 years old. Well, I think he was 12. Shot the car. Wrong car and all that. Yeah. Y'all want to talk about that? That's what I want to talk about.
Yeah, but you got to understand something, brother. We can't get too overly emotional when it comes to situations like that, because that's just the kind of shit that they want. They put those kind of things in play, man, so we can react and set it off. You understand where I'm coming from? They want a racial conflict in this country. You know what I mean? Between the palers and complexion people and the darker complexion people. If we fall into that trap and let that happen, they're going to annihilate us. You understand where I'm coming from? We got guns and all this kind of shit like this here. When I go to the shooting range, brother, I don't see none of us there. Let's just keep it 1,000.
I got two young ladies waiting to come on, but I don't see their video. So Letitia, Beatty, and Donna, I see y'all box, but I don't see y'all video. So y'all might have to try to go out and try it again.
And then the other thing is what I was saying. You're right, because they tried. They caught the guy that was a part of Grandmaster J Crew, the Not Effing Around Coalition. He called a cop, and they trying to say he was like an extremist and all that. But we saw just a video of the cop scuffling with him. We don't even know what the cop said, and he probably felt threatened. Or the cops will probably kill him or something.
Okay.
I mean?
Hey,
but
just
but Grandmaster J did good. He ain't bring it up when they was talking to him about it. He curved him. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, just remember this. Everything that the United States government does in these other countries, in the Middle East and all this kind of stuff, just remember, they're going to turn around and do the exact same thing here at home. Remember that.
Correct.
They took down some kind of some server over there because they were putting out what they deemed as misinformation. They just shut their whole media platform down. I was like, whoa.
We did that.
Wow. Yes, sir.
Well, the United States government. Don't say we. The United States government. Yeah.
Let's get on into this topic. Let me set it up with this video, man. Let me play this video right quick before we get off into it. I'm surprised you ain't got no video, bro.
You funny, Rob.
Senselessly
I got some
shootings. We've also seen kids arrested in some of the crimes. Our Caitlin Rock talked to a child advocate of what our community could be doing better to protect and guide our young people.
A terrible experience.
Kwame Johnson says he was arrested when he was 17.
I was a young person that made a lot of bad decisions, went to jail at a young age. So I know exactly, and can relate to what's going on.
His experience has led him to believe mentorship makes a difference. People stepped in to help him, and he in turn extended a hand to other young people having a hard time at home or getting in trouble with police.
That is what helps young people stay on the right path. That's what helps young people make the right decisions. And that's what we need more of. And it's right there in front of us. Mentorship works. It's a solution.
Other solutions are harder to come by. Polly McKinney heads up advocacy for Voices for Georgia Children, a nonprofit that lobbies at the state legislature for policies that protect kids.
A lot of child policy over the centuries has been developed for the convenience of the adults and not necessarily based on the needs of the children.
She says there needs to be stronger mental health programs starting at the elementary school level, support for kids who are hungry, homeless, or living in fear.
Adults will say, "Why did you do that?" And they won't say, "What happened to you to make you do that?"
She says the juvenile justice system plays a role too. She thinks when kids are arrested for minor issues, they should get help, not jail time. The most recent data available from GBI from 2014 to 2018 shows juvenile arrest rates were going down during that time frame. But in 2018, more than 23,000 kids were still arrested. And it's not just for small offenses. More than 4,000 were arrested for assault in 2018. 52 juveniles were arrested for murder that year.
When kids act out things that are extreme, many times it is the only thing that they can think of to help them feel like they're going to survive.
She says early intervention in a child's life can change the course of it. Kwame Johnson says he's living proof of that.
Young people aren't waking up tomorrow and saying, hey, I want to go out and do a crime or I want to do this. Many of them are in tough situations. They don't know how to figure out what they're dealing with.
I'm going to show you a sneaky yet.
All right. Dro, what's up, homie?
What's up? What's up? What's good?
I see you riding, bro.
Oh yeah, just chilling.
Yeah, we talking about this youth crime today, man. Oh,
talking about youth crime?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna check it. So let's get into it, y'all. Yeah. So my question is, what's causing all this crime, man? What's causing all this crime? Who ride a motorcycle?
I'm sorry, y'all. Let me roll my windows up. Sorry, everybody.
It's all good.
It's all good.
But look, what's causing this crime, man? I remember when I was coming up, when I was young, man, we had like rec centers to go to. We had a lot of stuff we can get involved in. Right now, I think most of the rec centers are closed, and it's really like nothing for the kids to do, man. So I think that's a big part of it too. You know what I'm saying? And I think our music culture has changed from the DMC type music to the gangster. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of kids, they might believe in what they're hearing. You know, I ain't too sold on that, but that could be another issue too. You know what I'm saying? What say y'all?
I would say I'll start and I'll say it's called warfare, man. How do you take out a group? If you read The Art of War, you take out a group by first attacking the kids, and then you attack the reproduction. You attack everything to make a group sustain itself and repopulate itself. So the one question you got to ask yourself, as far as with these kids now, they have so much access to a lot of stuff that we didn't have. Like you said, when we were growing up, it was outside, and we had a couple little TV stations or whatever that we can watch or whatever. Or if your family was able enough to have cable, you watch a little cable, but that was it. But now these kids got access to all kind of stuff. So now you got to ask yourself this: so let's start from the main problem with this, with the violence. Where they getting the guns from? Where the guns coming from? We don't own no gun manufacturers. None that I know of. So where the guns coming from? So the guns are coming here from somewhere, and they're coming into our communities. How are they getting here? Let's start with that.
Well, some of them are some of the guns are coming in through where they're stealing trucks and cars, mainly trucks, and ramming the cars and trucks through gun stores, and they raiding stores, and they breaking into cars. They're taking the owner's guns from cars when they know these people carrying firearms. That's one way. And I've seen where I pull up in the mall and you got folks selling guns out the trunk. I walk in my neighborhood, these guys carrying assault rifles and 30, 40, 50 round clip pistols. And they young boys, 13, 12, and they carry, man, I'm like, I'm
right around that op. They say they right around that op.
And where they getting it from? Where they getting them from though?
What about the men in the community that they look up to that's giving them the guns?
What about guns don't kill people? People kill people. It ain't the guns that's the problem.
That's true. I can smoke a bag of that.
Yeah, you're right. Guns don't kill people, but like when we were younger, man, we got upset with each other. We fought each other. You know what I'm saying? And we both went home that night. You know what I'm saying, that day. But now these kids, they get upset with each other. They got guns. You know what I'm saying? It's a lack of accountability in the so-called black community. So I understand that guns don't kill people, but a person with a gun to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a gun, you can't do nothing with a gun. But you got a fist fight.
We grew up with guns in the house. I can't remember not having a gun in my house in my father's home. Once my son grew up with rifles and pistols in our household. It's a lack of accountability.
Yeah, you had guns in your house. You didn't have guns in your pocket while you was on the street.
Once once again, we had access to them. We was responsible. You understand where I'm coming from? And we knew
I understand what you're saying, but you knew not to go. You know you went finna go get daddy's gun. You know you went about to go get daddy's gun.
Guess why? Because daddy wouldn't approve of. That's what I was getting at. I had that. Most of us back then had fathers in the home. There's a lack of accountability now due to we being raised by women. And what are women? Emotional. So the young men now, let's keep it real. They bitch made. They over emotional. So they don't talk problems out and handle it with their fists no more. They get mad. They argue. They shooting up a whole family over a pair of J's. Where they learn this behavior from? It's a learned behavior, brother. Once again, we got to get back to the root of the problem. It's a lack of the male in the family.
Well,
you got 97% of prison population in the United States are men that's raised by a single mom. Let's get let's get to the root of the problem. Once again, we always got to get to the bottom of it. It ain't the guns. It's a lack of accountability.
But I wasn't raised in a household with a father, and most of my friends weren't raised in a household with fathers. But
we talking about numbers and statistics. So you have exceptions to the rules. I know some outstanding brothers that was raised by single mothers, but we talking about the majority. The majority of them, once again, 79% of the prison population that look like us are men that was raised by single mothers. But there's no men at home.
And Robert, like I said earlier, you didn't have access. You probably didn't have access to a lot of stuff that these kids have access now to. They got access to YouTube. They got access to all, and these people are putting this stuff on YouTube to get clicks, to do stuff, to get these to get into these kids' minds. You got these young rappers. They skinny jeans, half off their ass, and everything in their damn rhymes is, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot and kill you. If I got beef, I'm gonna kill you." And I'm not saying blaming everything on rap music, but they got access to it. And what does music do? Music goes into your subconscious, not your foreconscious, your subconscious. So
I agree. Yeah.
And it's not like it's about education. When you start talking about guns, there's guns every motherfucking where. So with it being guns everywhere, you have people teaching their sons and their daughters about guns. When you start talking about majorities and about the majorities of people, yes, it's a lot of us that are in jail because of XYZ, but it's also a lot of us that's not. They always put it out there for the motherfuckers that are. So we got to stop falling for that trap. The same way when you start talking about the crime hasn't changed. It's white on white crime, it's black on black crime, it's Asian on Asian crime. That shit don't change. It's just that we're the ones that get publicized when we convicted. That's the difference. Nothing has changed because everything is still about choice. It's just now you got more motherfuckers making dumbass choices. So, like homeboy said, where does that come from? The root of the problem is morals, values, and motherfucking ethics. I'm the king of I don't give a fuck, but I also have ethics and values. It's a difference. I don't just do stupid shit. Nowadays, motherfuckers are so influential and brainwashed, they do dumbass shit. And they think that dumbass shit don't have consequences. We knew there was consequences. That's why a lot of us ain't do dumbass shit.
That's what I'm saying. No sense of accountability. They have no sense of accountability.
You asking 12, 11, 12-year-old, 13-year-old kids to have some accountability. It has to be taught. Accountability has to be taught.
The lack of accountability in the home. The parents, the mothers ain't held accountable for nothing. Go on YouTube right now. Just type in random. Any one of y'all type in women in the street fighting. The first 1,000 pages is women in the street fighting look like us. So this is the example. This is the precedent that's set for our young men and women in the street.
Let's give our queen a chance to speak. She's been trying to get in. Go ahead, queen.
Y'all mute until y'all get ready to talk too, because some of y'all distorted. I can't figure out which one to do.
Yeah, it's.
I think a lot of it come with the parenting. It's learned behavior. You know what I'm saying? When the kids are small and they out here and they doing things they don't have no business doing, we reward them. And so it's a learned behavior. Then they promote things on social media like gun violence, and you can your phone things will go viral. The stuff that don't supposed to go viral, it go viral. So it's like it's a reward for doing things that's not good. It's a learned behavior. You know what I'm saying? my thing is, it's a lot of with the parents. If you can start saving a lot of the parents, you can reach the children. It's just a domino effect. It's all the anger, the molestation, the rape, all the victims that we have been. And as a child, when we was growing up, we didn't have a voice. And so we take that out on our kids, and they go out into the street, and our young man, they so angry, they don't even know how to have a conversation with another man. The fear have been taken out the home. I mean, that's what it boiled down to. They have no respect and no fear of nobody.
Amen. Amen to that.
Just tell them the story. You want to tell the story you told me about your son's car and all that?
Yeah, we broke down. My son's car broke down on the road on a Sunday. We went back to crank the car on Monday. The car didn't start. I sent a tow truck to pick the car up. When the tow truck got there to get the car, his car was gone. I called all the local towing company, none of them had them. My son get up and go to work every day. Every day. My son works 7 days a week. He paid cash for his first car. When I went over to the location to call the police to report the car stolen, I pulled out the parking lot. The police waved me to come back in. He said, I got good news and bad news. The good news is that we caught the people that stole the car. The bad part is the car is unrecognizable. And they said black on black crime, but it makes you angry because your own people would take like if a person get up and go to work every day to make an honest living, and then you have your own people to come and just take that from you. How do you not be angry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it me being a mother of 8 children. I'm a single mother of 8 children. None of my kids are in prison. None of my kids are in the system. And I'm a victim of everything that can check out on the list. So we make excuses. We make these our young men. The father's not in the home, so half of them feel like they have to be the daddy in house, and they have to grow up so early. They see these men being on the mothers. They see a lot of stuff, and it's abnormal. But abnormal is their normacy, so they think that it's okay to do a lot of this stuff. That's why I said if we start saving us and get us help, because people don't listen to nothing nobody got to say, but they do watch everything you do. That's why when you're promoting all this stuff and all that violence, all that killing, it'll go viral. Promote something. When you put something up there, you get 1 or 2 likes. You put some fighting up there, somebody killing, somebody gunned down, it's up and down everybody's timeline. So of course you're gonna go out there, especially if you're not getting attention in the home. Of course, go kill somebody. You famous.
Let me ask you something. You said you've raised 8 kids. How did you do it? Because I'm assuming you had to work, you had to go to work and stuff like that. So how were you able to keep your kids on the right path?
I give it to them raw. I give it to them raw and uncut. I put no cut on it, because when we was going through, I didn't say that the grass was green. We moved. We got evicted. We moved on top of moving. I've been through abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, but I never lied to my kids. And in my house, you have a voice. Now, you're not going to disrespect, but I need to know how you feel about something. You know what I'm saying? When we were growing up, we didn't have a voice. Go sit down.
Pass down.
So much, and you don't listen to what they got to say. They go out there and they start listening to somebody else. And it wasn't no walk in the park. It was a struggle. My children range from 27 to 11 years old. And I did it by myself, being a victim of you name it on the list. I've been checked. I got it checked off.
Wow, man, that's great, man.
So we make excuses, and so people say, I don't want to get into business. It's time to get into business, because you don't want to get into the business till it knock at your door, till it's your son being gunned down. Then you want to get into business. We better start getting into business before it comes and knock at your door.
Yeah.
So it is something. It ain't got nothing to do with me. When we were growing up back in the day, you had auntie down the street. Your neighbors can check it. They can't check it now because everybody's scared of them. They took it out to schools. They took it out to home. So it's up to us to grab our children, because ain't nobody else gonna do it.
Well, we got
the community had to get out here and say they need children, and it started in your own home. I didn't come to play with mine. Y'all forgive me. I ain't gonna take over, but
no, you good. But to your point, of the village, and we've said this on numerous occasions on different shows, that the village we have to get back to the village raising a child. But now you have these mothers And I'm not gonna make. I don't want to turn this into a mother banging show, but you have these some of these mothers who are saying, "Oh, don't talk to my child. Don't say nothing to my child." Oh, and ready to fight you for even saying, "Hey, son, maybe you need to pull your pants up," or "Don't talk to your mama this way." Oh, don't say nothing to my child. So that makes it, as somebody else on the outside of like, well, shit, I'm trying to step in and be that mentor or whatever, and you're not allowing me to. Then what are you supposed to do?
A lot of mothers, I'm just saying, this is just my theory. Of a lot of us as mothers, and we have sons, and because the father is not there, the father is not there, we feel like it's missing something. So we kind of like pad that and kind of pamper for the fathers being missing out their life. So we pacify a lot of their behavior. You know what I'm saying? A lot of mothers want to be their children's friend. I'm not your friend. I'm not your home girl. You feel what I'm saying? That's where you lose the respect, because it's no respect in the home, because they want to be cool with them because of what they're missing or what we cannot give them. So we feel like we're missing something. So we let them get away with a lot of stuff, and you're gonna lose your son to your daughter, and they can't have mine. Not like that. They can't, because these streets are gonna treat.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right on, sister.
From what
Yeah,
you just,
from
what
that's what the
you
kid
mentioned
just
it.
said.
Can y'all
like,
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, you mentioned youth crime, and it's something that we talked about before. Basically, we have to start policing ourselves. We have to stop allowing the system to destroy our families. So when shit happen, we need to be the ones enforcing shit. And when I say we, it's about the motherfucking community. It's everybody. Certain shit just need to stay in-house. We have to stop allowing the system to pretty much destroy our communities. Because when shit go down, we don't get slaps on the wrist. We get the books thrown at us. Period.
That's right.
So if we can nip that shit in the bud, we change the whole dynamic. Hell, I've been saying it for a while. It's going to be hard to do. We need to open up our own private prisons. Because if we open up our own private prisons, then we can stop the fucking recidivism rate. We can actually have it's supposed to be rehab where motherfuckers and constantly going back and forth to jail. But we know that's $1 billion business. They're not going to let us in. But if we start doing that shit ourselves, it will be game over. Because then motherfuckers can get trades. They can get motherfucking jobs and shit like that.
Yes,
so when
sir.
they come out, they don't have to struggle.
That's right. That's once again, though, brother, you're going to the root of the problem. That's the only way we're gonna solve it. We got to get to the bottom of it and figure out what's going on. And that's a hell of a solution to the problem there. I'm 100% in line with.
I like that. I like that too.
For real.
So have parenting changed or something?
No, I'm saying
hell yeah, parenting has changed. I'm not even a motherfucking parent, but it pissed me off when I see these motherfucking parents acting like they their kid's friend. Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
You say some shit, I will
That's
slap
right.
the shit out of you. I will slap the shit out of you. I ain't even your motherfucking the fuck.
And another thing,
I have seen some of the most disrespectful children in my life. I can't believe that shit. I be wanting to yoke up some of these motherfucking kids. Who the fuck you
But
think
like the sister said, though, we can't get in nobody's business no more, man.
They get it from their mother. First of all, a lot of our black women, they don't know their place. They disrespect every man that come around. So how do you expect their son to have respect for me? Women, a lot of women, we don't know how to be submissive and know our place. And they real disrespectful, and they just talk. They talk to men with no respect. So if no fathers in the home, so the sons are seeing what the mothers are doing. You know,
Thank you.
80% fathers not home, right?
And just like what happened in the school, the black guy worked at the school, and his son go to his school. His son was acting out in another class, so he went to go check his son. The white lady told him, call the police on him, got him fired and everything.
Exactly.
He went to go check his son in school. He yoked him up. He ain't hit him hard. He just hit him in the chest.
If he would have hit him, so what? We've been doing that.
Yeah.
He worked there though. He a teacher.
Okay, but that's his son.
Yeah, but see, they don't allow corporal punishment. They don't allow none of that stuff no more, brother. So that changed the game.
I remember that.
That changed the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like when we went to school. Like we get a whipping in school, then we scared to tell mama we got a whipping in school because she gonna want to know what you did, and you gonna get another whipping. So you're gonna get 2 whippings. So it's
Yeah,
So
that's right.
that part has changed right there. So
we didn't call the police on our parents either, though. These kids calling the police on their parents. That was the unwritten rule in our household. You did not call that man on your peoples.
I wish one of mine would. I'm gonna say when they come to the house, don't even take no clothes, nothing. Whatever you got on your back, go on with them.
There you go.
Just go on with them. Call them to that. Go ahead.
Stay down, man. Yeah.
The crime with amongst youth and all it goes deep, man. It runs deep, and I think the root of it is poverty. You know, I think it comes with poverty. You know, most crimes are done out of necessity for lack of money. You know, if people were making a living wage, they won't resort to crime for the most part. Okay, for the most part. So, like, if you have more people working and having a career, making a livable wage, I mean, you'll see better households. You'll see more two-parent households. You'll see more nuclear families. You'll see and you'll see less crime. I mean, it's a domino effect. It all, and that's what it all begins. That's what all begins. But when you cut off, but when you hold black people back away from those jobs, and then they get frustrated at life, and then they resort to alcohol and drugs. And when they resort to alcohol and drugs, and without the comfort of an income or a savings account to back them up, they dive deeper and deeper into crime. And alcohol and drugs are just as prevalent in the white community, but they have trust funds. They have six-figure jobs. And so if they fall off the wagon or something, you know, they have a golden parachute. Black folks don't have that. But BT,
what about a simple J-O-B?
Mm-hmm. We didn't have a whole lot of money either, man.
So what about a job? Our mothers and fathers work. You got these brothers nowadays that's exposed to 3 and 4 or 5 generation welfare recipients, man. They don't know nothing about no job retention skills and nothing. When your mama don't work, your grandmother don't work, your great grandmother never worked, none of your sisters work, and they just producing babies, getting food stamp and welfare. So what are these young men? What is the example for the young men? They ain't seen nobody go out the house, man, to be no plumber, let alone go work at McDonald's or anything. So they've always seen everything come easy.
So where the welfare system come from?
Where the welfare system come from? When Lyndon Baines Johnson signed the Welfare Act in 1960, told these African Americans no longer needed men in the household because Big Brother got them. That's where it came from.
No, it starts before that. It started back at the end of World War II. Welfare started at the end of World War II. All these soldiers came home, started having babies out of wedlock, and these white mothers were not being these children were not being taken care of. We learned that on this show about 4 months ago.
Yes, sir. But we took the lead from them, so our attitude, our women attitude became, hey, we don't need no man. You hear him say, you hear him say, I'm the mama and the daddy. That shit is ludicrous, man.
That's a slippery slope because because our fathers have been taken out of the neighborhood, out of home. War on drugs, mass incarceration. We understand that's what's happened to our black fathers.
We understand that, but we talking about when the new battle cry for the women is we don't need no men.
I think that's a small minority of women that
find good men now that they don't need.
Bro, I don't know. I don't think it's a small one. Hey, bro, I just saw a video of a kid. He couldn't have been no more than 5 years old, maybe 5 or 6 years old. And y'all probably seen it too. It was on Facebook. He's called himself rapping and got his mama in the video twerking. He's smacking her ass. She twerking it. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? And I'm like, so what are we expecting this young man to grow up to do? What is he gonna do when he grow up and see a woman with a nice ass? He gonna expect that's what I'm supposed to be doing because my mama let me do it, so that's what I'm gonna do.
But you don't know nothing different. How do you show them something different? because a lot of people don't know different, and a lot of it is padded behavior. Like I think it's something like like you said, a domino effect, like molestation, rape. So that causes people to do drugs and alcohol. Pad the pain. So much of the pain is padded, and we don't deal with it, and we just our age change, but we don't get older. We don't mature. You know what I'm saying? We stay stuck in a place because a lot of us are robbed from our innocence. You know,
yes, ma'am.
We robbed from our innocence, and so you get the women out here, they sleeping with all the men, but they don't know no different. You know, they don't know no better. You know, because they have had, like I said, molestation, rape. You got a mental abuse, you got physical abuse. All this stuff is going on in the home, and the children are just seeing what's going on inside the home, and so they go outside and they exercise. It's their way of screaming out for help. A lot of these young men, if you have a conversation with them, you take them, and even if they cussing, but if it take a real man to just take them and hold them, they'll listen. If you get them for 2 minutes, you got them, man. They just want somebody to understand where they coming from.
Yeah, I've been a product of that, and DT will tell you that. I've been with women who came from rape cases, bad, and I tried to bring them up. You know, these were my exes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make them. I came from the same family household. They didn't. They've been victims of rapes and out in the street twerking and acting crazy. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? He knew my ex, you know what I mean? I was out there acting crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And I can speak on those.
Oh, yeah.
On those things because I'm a victim. I'm a victim of molestation. I was raped when I was 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that we all have a place. Our test is our testimony to get out there and spread the word, to show people that look just like you can overcome these situations. You know
That's
what
right.
I'm saying? Like I said, molestation, raped at 12 years old, been to physical. So those things led to physical abuse, mental abuse, just wanting to have a man in the house. It didn't matter what kind of man it was, long as he was there. You know what I'm saying? But I knew I seen more in myself. So we have to reach out to our men, you know, our other mothers. You know what I'm saying? You look at them like they freak, they some freaks, they some hoes, they some this, but somebody robbed them of their childhood. You know, and a lot of them just don't make it out to the other side. I just thank God that God had favor over my life, and I was wanting to make it out, so I have to go back and tell somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I want to say this. Okay, that's a good point you made, but you know these women gotta humble themselves too. They out here, they listening to the wrong women too. They listen to women that's bringing destruction to their household when they jealous of them. Or
it's easier to do that.
This woman, huh?
It's easier to do that. That's easy to do. Because she don't her environment. That's her environment. You had to, the way things change. You have to think. You have to change the way you think. You have to change the way you think before you can change anything. Once you change the way you think, it'll change the way you move. You have to change us around it. But until you get in a place knowing that you need to change us around it, man, you just stuck in a place around your familiar, and it's comfort. It's a comfort zone. You scared to do anything different. Because a lot of people don't see outside of Bankhead. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to say Bankhead, but I'm just saying like people are stuck on Bankhead. They don't see outside of Bankhead. They have not visualized themselves being nowhere but other than where they at. They don't see themselves having no more. They just stuck in a place where this the life I was given, and I'm just stuck there. Me personally, I failed to accept that in my own life, single mother, children, but I know that it's more for me, and people have to just think more of yourself. You know, you got to change the people that you be around, man. But they don't know that because it ain't enough people. It's not enough positive people, and people can have positive things. They just don't know how to share it with nobody.
All right. I think there's a disconnect. Okay, let me poll the brothers here. Okay, all right, if you take 10 black women, regardless of the backgrounds or whatever, take 10 black women, and you represent all their backgrounds. You know, education, lack of working or whatever. All right. If you ask those 10 black women, do they want a gainfully employed, strong leader and a protector as a black man heading their household? How many out of 10, how many do you think would say yes? Probably all of them.
But they be a bunch of damn baloney.
Two,
Chris? I would say probably all 10, but half of them be lying probably.
Two. I don't
know, man. But see,
I personally think 8 would definitely do it. We'll take it.
But see, it's a difference between what you want and what you attract. You know what I'm saying?
Right, there you go, sir. There you go, brother.
You got to attract that type of guy. See, that type of guy you just named, he ain't gonna be with any woman.
See, and how do you attract that kind of guy? You have to change something inside of yourself because you attract who you are. So if you ain't shit, you're gonna keep attracting ain't shit dudes. So
Absolutely.
you have to do a self-assessment, look yourself in the mirror and say, it have to be some kind of self-healing to start happening. Because like I said, you attract who you are. So it's something in your life or in that's going on with you that ain't right, and you keep attracting the same dude. No, it ain't the dude. If you keep attracting, if you done dated 5 of the same ain't shit dudes, then the common denominator is you at this point.
I think healing begins with the black man. With the black man, once we start taking care of all of our business and going forward, women will fall in line.
I disagree. Healing begins with yourself. You got to heal yourself first. Because this misnomer that this person completes me or this other person complete me, that's bullshit. We've been fed that bullshit for too damn long. It takes 2 complete people to make a great relationship, not 2 broken people. 2 broken people can't make no damn relationship. I'm not going motherfucking damn build the motherfucking bear or build a motherfucking damn relationship. That's not what I'm doing. I need somebody that's complete. And I'm complete, and when I'm complete, I'm gonna find my match. I'm gonna find my match. Until then, I'm gonna keep finding these broken motherfuckers. You got to heal yourself, just like these women got to heal themselves. Heal your damn self. Quit jumping in fucking damn relationship, trying to find this, trying to find that. No, heal your goddamn self. Heal the trauma that you've been dealing with. Once you do that, you'll find the right man gonna come to you. But as long as you keep sleeping and doing all this damn shit, you're not gonna find the right man. You're gonna find these superficial shit he gonna make your pussy feel good, but hell, he ain't doing nothing else for you. Nothing else bringing no other value in your life.
They got all these toys these days. They don't even need a man.
See, come on.
That's another problem. Yeah, that's another problem. That's another problem. See, that's another problem. That's another problem. See, we've been had those since the days of Egypt. Egyptians and Greek folks had that stuff back then. What I'm talking about is that I had a woman. I was going to college and everything. This woman dropped me for a 10-year felony.
But see, like they said, but see that what she was used to.
Friends, that was she was used to, brother.
That's what they talking about, brother. What she was used to.
Understood her.
But Charisma, what was it in you that attracted that woman? What was it in you that attracted her to you?
Hold on.
That's right.
When I first met this woman was a humble woman. This woman was going to my church. We would have a church at her house. She learned the Bible and everything fast. I thought God sent me my perfect match. She was like, I thought she was different. You know what I mean?
Man, you know that's a bunch of baloney, Charisma.
Don't put that on God, man.
On everything. I swear, bro, I'm not gonna flex with you. You know I ain't gonna flex with you, DT.
I'll tell you, black man is the head of the family, man. Get your head right. Everything else will fall in line. I promise you. It might take a while. But it will get there.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I took this woman to my church. This woman, I got her saved at my church. She started cleaning with the people at my church. She was cleaning the church on the weekend. This woman started learning the Bible. We were going over to have Bible study at her house. She got back with them ratchet ass women she grew up in the neighborhood from. That's what started. That was step one. Her brother told her he saw her friend at the train station. She from Mechanicsville. He said, I found BB. She want to talk to you. BB called her. Next thing you know, she over their apartment. She's smoking and all this shit. And things started spiraling out of control. She got a new car. I was still going to school on the bus. She want to pick me up, and it started spiraling. Then this dude, she right in jail. Got out of jail. I didn't know nothing about this dude. She was trying to get me out the way by any means necessary. I didn't know nothing. I was just thinking like, this woman for me. Yeah, and that's a lie. Because then everything that happened bad to her, she coming back to me like, you know, you was right. You was a good guy. This. You know, she lost her car and all this stuff. Now she on this new path to life. You know, I was young. I don't want to hear all that. You knew what you were doing from the start.
So
you
now,
you could have had somebody get hurt doing that dumb junk.
Damn.
You know,
So now,
I gave it a benefit of the doubt.
Oh yeah. I'm saying, yeah.
I don't trust none of that. I don't trust none of that. Like she said, a woman got to change within themselves. Cause all these women, all they want to do is talk about what a man, how much money he got. You gotta provide for me. You gotta do this. Just like women go shake their body at these strip clubs. They can go get a job the same way. They can put on.
I get that.
And go get a job.
So much.
Let me ask you a question though. So with the women always say, well, the men, or everybody say, well, the men got to step up. The men got to talk to these boys. Where are the women that are talking to these young girls?
Giving good advice.
Where are these women that are saying, hey, because the women that do try to do it, they get ostracized. Like Monique came and she was talking about you can't go out with the bonnet. They came at Monique like she said, y'all some trash ass bitches and all kind of shit. It's like,
what about the ones that wear the pajamas in the store with the bonnets on their head? I guess they weren't raised in a time where they were saying young ladies supposed to be seen and not heard. Cause I still stand by that, and I got all the titles on my name that the worst thing can happen have happened, and I refuse. A woman is supposed to carry themselves in a way, but they don't know that because and they all you'll be surprised at the ones who want to know. I gotta find a man to do this and man to do that. What you gonna bring to the table?
Yeah.
Well,
besides some kids.
Well, Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B, they said they can't get none if they can't get buy me a purse. So this is what they hear. If he can't buy me a Birkin, he can't get no snatch. I'm like, okay.
Facts.
If that's all you bring to the table is some coochie, then you're gonna be a lonely motherfucker for the rest of your life. Because guess what?
It ain't platinum. It ain't platinum, baby.
Real men don't move off of ain't no coochie moving no real man. I'm telling you. So please, if any women out there listening thinking that your sex is gonna keep a man, please stop. Don't do it because real men don't operate like that.
Yeah.
And I was trying to explain
go ahead, Rob.
I was trying to explain to my girlfriend the other day. I mean, she understood, but I was trying to explain to her, a man like instinctively is not, wasn't put on the earth to be naturally with one woman. A man is supposed to disperse the seed, and I was talking about how a man will always have a hard time. Well, my advice. I mean, in my opinion, a man will always, men will always have a hard time doing that because I honestly think we like fighting our natural instinct. I don't know if that lands well with women, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty accurate. Well, what do you think about that?
I don't know about. I don't know.
Because a man will. I mean, just men in general. I mean.
I think if a man can find that a good woman, what I'm saying?
Oh, of course. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Of course, that's no issue. I mean, hell, I live with my girlfriend, so that's not an issue. But what I'm saying is, like, a man will always, a man gonna probably always want to do it though. I mean, he got to act on it, but a man always gonna think about it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm talking for me, but
I agree, bro.
Well,
I ain't gonna leave you out there alone, bro. I agree.
Well, I think just in human nature itself, just with us being humans, we're the only beings that go against nature. Think about that. Fact. Birds fly south for the winter. Bears hibernate. All kinds of shit. We the only beings that do shit out of order. We have babies out of order. We don't make when we're supposed to. This thing right here, it's not for pleasure. This wasn't given to us for pleasure. It was built. It was given to us for creation. This is what it's for. This is when you raising your consciousness and you understand that this is built for creation. The woman's womb, her vagina, that brings life into this dimension.
Right,
bro. If you can't understand that, then you need to start reading some more. You need to start going into yourself and reading some more, man. Because this is not just for sex. Sex is lower consciousness shit. That's what that's all it is. Right. It fulfills a need, a touching need, that physical. It fulfills that need, but it has nothing to do with higher consciousness at all.
Yeah, I agree.
They need to read Celestine's prophecy then. That's what they need to read.
It's just I just honestly think that because back in whenever times way back when, I mean, at 15 you were the head of your household. You had your own family, and you had multiple families during way back when. So it's just, I think my opinion is, I think it's kind of, men will always have a hard time dealing with that. Of course, it is possible. But men
It's
will
not
always have a hard
brother.
time.
It's not that mental though, brother.
We fighting our instinct.
What
Do y'all feel that?
Go ahead.
Do y'all feel that?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Making more money for the household, having a lot more money will make the family, will make your significant other happy all the time. When you got tons of money, you paying everything and everything's paid for. You see, you got to worry about, you know what I mean? Nothing. You buy a G-Wagon. You got you well, why women always agree talking about they need to provide to me all this money and all this? You know what I mean?
No, that's just one component. That's one component. You can't have all the money in the world and out there running hoes or coming home drunk and beating on her or not taking care of business or not raising your children. That's only one component. Providing is only one component.
Yep.
Unfortunately, they made everything transactional, and that right there is the problem, because there has to be a balance. Just because you provide financially may not mean what happens when you don't provide emotionally. That's why a lot of women might end up
following the Western concept of what marriage is all about.
It just varies. It varies based on the individual. But for me, we have to get back to the balance. We have to get back to universal law. When Rob just mentioned about multiple women and things like that, to me, as humans, we gonna look, but do you always have to act?
Right.
That's the whole thing too. Like we gonna look. That's a given. But are you gonna act? I learned at a young age, I'm not gonna mess up what I have at home for a piece of ass. I learned that early. Now, if motherfuckers still doing that, you stupid, because that just doesn't make any sense. But that shows your willpower.
I wish I'd have learned that lesson as a young age.
That's what I'm saying. Like the whole thing about it is, that's the whole point of garnering wisdom. You only get wisdom through experience.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers want to act. Motherfuckers out here now, they want to act like they know every goddamn thing. My man, shut the fuck up. You don't. The same way none of us do. But some of us have different life experiences. That's why having conversations like this can promote progress. But the big question is, who the fuck is gonna listen? Because you got so many people, they listen to respond instead of just fucking listening. How about listen and learn? Cats don't want to do that shit. And most people don't have independent thoughts. They allow motherfuckers to think for them, which is also another problem. That's a major problem.
Yeah.
And it don't seem like it's going to change, because earlier Rob said, they don't allow certain shit to happen. That's another problem too. We allowing motherfuckers to do shit. Why the fuck are we allowing? Why are we promoting for they to do anything? We have the control. For anybody that's a parent, first and foremost, that's your motherfucking child. You do whatever the fuck you want. You don't allow motherfuckers to step in and say shit. Fuck that. Now, if you're abusing your child, that's something different. If you disciplining your child, get the fuck out my face and leave me alone. No, it don't work like that.
Let me ask y'all something. What y'all think about all these boys on every corner, man? They call them the water boys.
Yeah. Never heard of them.
But they in Atlanta, they everywhere. They getting like $20. Listen, so they getting like $20 per bottle of water that they sell on the highway on the side of the street.
And to me,
you said You said $20.
Yeah. A lot of them get like $20 a bottle, bro.
Okay. They making you buy it?
Nah.
Oh, I thought they were like keyboard you in the car.
Up on your car.
Yes. Some of them young can't be aggressive, man.
Yeah, they show.
Some of them can't
Are
be
they
aggressive.
hiring?
I ain't counting a lot. The one that was on the documentary, I seen him last week. They are aggressive, but you got it's $1. If you're gonna give them $1, whatever, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you get $1.
Yeah, I mean, I
But
tell them all the time.
I think it started out as some innocent kids just trying to, hustle up a little money. You know what I'm saying? But I think now it's kind of like they on every corner now. It's kind of like
yeah, the motherfuckers everywhere.
It started right there by the Job Corps. That's where it first started with the boy.
It started right there by the Job Corps. That's right. Yeah.
And then I know that then it went up to then on our side on Bankhead, getting off our shot up there in West End. Now West End, they got all that whole perimeter line.
But see now they killing each other like it's a trap. That's almost like they're trapping, and now they're killing each other's over a corner. You know what I'm saying?
To sell bottled water?
Yeah. It's serious, bro.
Wow,
it's serious.
I ain't hearing nothing about that. I'm gonna have to look into that, bro.
That's why they put that task force together. That's why
well, somebody got hurt.
Task force together. They running them off, right?
Some kids got hurt or something.
Yeah, I think it's been like 2 murders, man. I think it's been like 2 murders already over there.
Y'all ain't watched the documentary?
Nah, man. I ain't seen it. Oh yeah.
It's almost like it's almost like they trapping water now, man.
Yeah. And they but I do like the
entrepreneur spirit.
You know what I mean? Attitude. I do like that. You know what I mean? They not, they trying to make their own money. So of course, from an entrepreneur type, vibe, I love that. But
they have a lot of money too. Because
them little niggas be aggressive.
They pull out knots. Yeah, they pull out big knots. Yeah, they got money.
Yeah, them little niggas be aggressive. and they be knowing what a rappers is. Man, listen.
Yeah,
they be knowing what a rappers is.
Yeah, I seen them jump on running.
$20 a bottle.
I seen all that.
$20 a bottle. Water.
No, I ain't bought. I support them every now and then. But a lot of time I'm around with water anyway.
If you get off at the West End, the main one that was on the documentary with the piercing in his face, he be right there. I just seen him this week. He always right there. The main one they talk about all the time with the piercing in his face. Because he the hot boy. He the main.
Yeah, I seen that shit on YouTube. Charging.
On YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Yeah. I seen it on YouTube. Them boys were getting paid like a motherfucker.
I know that boy.
But see, they want to outlaw it now because white folk they kind of scared to come to a stop now. So
yeah, they look.
Shit, motherfucker been paying them.
Yeah, but a lot of people buy off fear. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people buy it off fear. You know what I'm saying?
They Buckhead too.
Yeah, they on every corner now, man.
They everywhere.
Yeah, but I'd rather them sell water than dope. But the crime to sell water is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
me either.
Yeah. They just ain't took over your town yet, Jermaine.
Oh well, they ain't got to worry about me. I don't be outside like that. So
what part of South Carolina you from?
North Augusta.
Oh no, they ain't up there yet.
Nah. Hey, it kind of reminded me of a couple years. I think it was 2018. It was my first time being back in New York, and me and my homie we went to Times Square, and I always have to remember. You know what I'm saying? You don't never, they be out there soliciting, dudes be out there selling their CDs, whatever.
Yeah.
If you ever go to Times Square, if you ever been there, not to make eye contact. You gotta just keep it moving. I fucked around and made eye contact, and the motherfucker came. He was like, "Hey man, we out here selling our CDs or whatever." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "All right, man, I buy one." And then my man, he had another CD. He was like, "Man, you gonna buy mine too?" And I was like, "Man, I only got $10." He was like, "Yeah, man, we out here, selling these CDs, man. We could be doing something else, but we trying to do something positive." I said, "Shit, let me go ahead and let me get your CD and get the hell on, bro."
But they got me like that too. They got me like that too up there, Times Square.
Yeah. They never got
look,
me.
You ain't been Times Square?
Yeah, I've been to Times Square. Yeah, I got family from there. Yeah, I've been there.
But okay, now solutions, man. What can we do for solutions, man, for these kids out here, man? Rec centers. Did we open the rec centers back up? Game rooms. I mean, we had like game rooms. I know it take money. The city got it, They had it then. They should have it now.
We had the gold mine. Well, we can't have that kind of stuff no more because they're going to go shooting, acting a fool, and gang fighting. We used to have a gold mine. We used to have the rec centers. We can't have it no more.
We can have it. We just don't require stuff from our politicians no more. Especially our black politicians. They kind of failing us too. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Every rec center is closed. Every rec center is just about that I know of closed. They only got the big rec centers open. Like Bankhead Rec Center, the English Park Rec Center, they always closed. So they got buildings, but they don't use them. They can have kids playing games in them. You know,
Yeah.
So I think that's one solution, man. Our politicians.
Yeah.
Man, we got to show these kids models of possibility, man. We got to show them that you don't have to be a football player. You don't have to be a basketball player. You don't have to be a dope boy. You don't have to be a rapper. There's plenty of opportunities out here, but we have to show them these kids. They the show me generation. They have to see that. Hey, I know a plumber that's making just as much as a damn doctor. I know electricians making just as much as doctors, roofers. We have to show them these things. And give them other options, man.
Yeah, and Jermaine, you're right. The problem with that is that, man, they used to have these programs in high school, in the curriculum, the plumbers and the electricians and the mechanics and and all that type of stuff, man. They pulled it out and pushed, and now they pushed them to the trade schools. And then you got to go and get student loans for them.
But guess what you do though? All of us know roofers. All of us know electricians that got their own business or whatever. You grab some of the neighborhood kids. It don't take much. Say grab them. Hey, I'm gonna teach you how to do this. You know what I'm saying? We have to become a part of the community again. We can't get the money, get the business, and just say we gonna leave the fucking neighborhood. No, we got to stay there. We got to get planted back into the neighborhood, and we got these plumbers and these electricians that got their own business, Billy Bob's, plumbing or whatever. Say, hey, I'm gonna grab 5 kids for the next 5 weeks, and it's gonna be on the job training, and I'm gonna show you how to do. I'm gonna show you how to do this, and then if you get a little certification or whatever, I'll put you on. I'll give you a job with my company, or I'll find you a job with somebody that I know that got a company. We got to do shit like that. I mean, hell, I teach kids how to do damn computer shit all the damn time. It don't take no damn money. It don't take no money for me to do that. It just takes some damn time and the willingness to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the school curriculum is sucked right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can't depend on the school no more, man.
I think a lot of these kids ran out of school because of the curriculum. All this new math they got, man. These kids don't understand that mess, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's ridiculous. So kids just give up. They give up, then they turn to the streets. And then you got kids that decide I got to take care. I'm on the street taking care of my family, pay bills, have my mama pay bills. Okay, so what your mama and daddy doing? You know what I mean?
They working below the poverty line, and that's another thing. A lot of these kids don't do well is because the parents can't hold them accountable because they always working. A lot of people think that the parents not involved because they don't give a shit. I'm a teacher. I talked to over 100 kids' parents this past year. A lot of these parents, a lot of them is 2 parents home, and both of them have 2 jobs. I talked to one father who told me he has to be at work at 4:30 in the morning, and then he didn't get off till midnight. And and his son was at virtual, wasn't doing nothing. Does that mean something wrong with the kid? No, 14 years old, you unsupervised. I mean, how many 14-year-olds are gonna be responsible enough to get on their schoolwork? No, They need somebody. They need a chaperone. They need somebody on them, and they need somebody on them to watch them. So basically, man, it's. I mean, we shouldn't. A parent shouldn't have to work, 20-hour days or 18-hour days just to provide, a good their child in a good neighborhood and send them to a good school.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my son to come on. My son took a part of the youth challenge program where they do the military thing. I think this is in South Carolina. Isn't that in South Carolina? The youth challenge program where you take kids who kind of going the wrong way they try to turn their life around. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that that's available for young, especially young men out there. They do the scared straight thing. I don't think that really work. No,
That
I
don't
think
work.
the kids, these boys are so advanced they're not scared of the scared straight thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they laugh at that stuff now.
Yeah, they really do.
That's like a joke.
So we got to find other avenues to help
Scared
our
straight,
boys.
too.
Pretty
Scared
much our
straight.
boys.
They carry pistols longer than your damn body. Come on, you got stendo, 40-round clip. You tripping? Come on, scared straight. They gonna scare you straight. Yeah.
But I tell you what though, I mean, like, the youth is real bad, but shit, the youth was fucked up when we was young too. Like, shit, I remember when I was young, shit, I mean, gang violence was on the rise. Like a motherfucker, like motherfuckers getting fucked up. But I mean, I think it go back to, man, parents. I mean, true indeed, and I feel what you're saying, brother. As far as people be at work, cause shit, I got 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Shit, tomorrow I gotta work like 14, 15 hours. I gotta work 2 jobs tomorrow. So, and I'm a parent, so I definitely feel where you're coming from. But we need to get, I mean, like I said, I just think black people need to know the right information so we can have that trickle down effect, man. So the fruit don't fall too far from the tree. I don't know. Maybe I'm off kilter with that. I think it's kind of important.
So, brother Ishmael, what you think we could do, man, to curve this issue, man? Of
Everybody, what everybody said, I pretty much concur with. It's a community effort. Everybody got to put in knowledge, they know how, and they little bit, and that collectively we can come together, man. We can push the program. It's all about love and understanding. Like the sister said, we got to snatch these young brothers up, man, and talk to them. See, we shun them off, man. So shout out, man. They ain't listening to nobody. You know what I mean? See, we respected our OG, our elders. We got them a listening ear, you know? And these young cats now, I think they'll listen to it, man. It's all on the approach we'll take. We got to snatch them up and show them, man, we love you, little brother. I ain't better than you and that, but I done been 21, I done been 25, I done been 30. You see what I'm saying? I think we kind of take that approach collectively, man. We can make something happen. It's working, but it's just not enough of us doing it. But these young brothers, they listen to us, man. They come sit around me and Chris, man. I had them tattoo shops on Bankhead and all. They come sit around us all day, man, and chop it up with us and listen to what we got to say, you know? Yeah, seek advice from us and all.
Yeah, they definitely listen to DT. They listen to me. They always, ask me about new the latest wave or what's going on. I try to be damn straight, but
we got to be honest with them, Big Rob. We got to be honest with them.
Cause the drug dealers is like a little bit of in control. They'll listen to them. They smoking the weed. They got all this exotic, Zaza, all this stuff, man. They doing all this stuff, man. And guns make them feel like a man. So they got a gun. They can buck on the guy trying to tell him what not to do and what to do. Like, you can't tell me what to do. Cause I got the gun. I'm busting on my ops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's another thing don't change too. The hustle game. Like back in the day, the cats who were selling the drugs, they wouldn't let the young cats come around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They wouldn't let the young cats come around. They tell you, they give you a couple dollars till you go on to the stove truck or something.
It used to be a code to the street, man. Now ain't no code to the street.
When you smoke weed, they call it reefer. They say, "Boy, get off around here." And that weird smell.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not hating on my boy Snoop. I ain't hating on Drake. But I'm telling you, I saw this. I saw this happen. I saw this when Snoop dropped. I'm on everything. Y'all gonna agree with me on this?
That chronic.
People left.
Man, a joint.
People left my school to go get that album. When that video came out with Dr. Dre and Snoop, when they I forgot the first video came out with when them young folks smoking weed, man. That's what did it. Really, Dr. Dre did it. He destroyed our community on everything. He was the first one that publicized the youth smoking weed and Snoop making it cool, and it went crazy.
The album was called The Chronic. Yeah, the album was called The Chronic. Dr. Dre was on the zigzag path.
That's right. And people were skipping my school, high school, to go get the album. They were leaving school. They ain't care. They got in trouble. They got in detention. They went to go get that album. I remember that. And
I
when
got
that
that
video
album
came
to
out that next week, they
Columbia
showed them
House.
young folks dancing on smoking weed. Everybody in my school, the young folks coming from different places in New York, but they smoking dope. They smoking weed. Everybody was smoking weed. Not me, but they were smoking. I was seeing it. Yeah, it became it just went. It just like wildfire, straight wildfire. Weed. You know what I mean?
Golly. He said Snoop Dogg and
Really,
Dr.
it was
Dre.
Dre that destroyed our community. Dre and Snoop.
Whoa, what?
Yep, Dre and Snoop. They destroyed our community.
Come on, bro.
What's up, cuz?
You can't blame that on Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, man. Come
Oh,
on,
man. Hell
I don't
no.
care what none of y'all say. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm blaming him for that. Because the two were publicized and shown on BET, TV. They were smoking that dope. Nobody was smoking no weed like that. No,
Man, when I back in the 1970s,
Cheech and Chong?
I know that.
Cheech and Chong back in the 1970s, I come and watch Cheech and Chong. Now, come on, man. Thank you, brother.
Yeah. We smoking weed. I always have been like the thing, but it's kind of like we respect it. For we didn't smoke around our parents, and we had our But see, back then we had all the we had all the places to go where we it just us around and we smoke. We didn't smoke like in public, where grown folk can see us doing it.
Thank you, man.
Video.
Huh?
Was it on music videos?
Yeah. It made weed a more
acceptable thing.
Sort out the thing at an earlier age.
Yes, it was on music videos. Yes, it was. Diana Summers had a young reggae group. It was the young boys. The youngest one probably was 10, the oldest one about 15 in the early 80s, called Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. It was a hit around the world.
I know about that.
All right. There was kids singing that song, man. And they had a video, and they went on tour around the world.
Okay, now, how many folks from our neighborhood know about them boys? Right.
Everybody in your neighborhood probably could sing that song, I bet you.
But you know back then, but you know but listen, back then
I bet you they could sing that song.
We didn't know what the hell the Dutchie was. We just thought it was a good song. It was a Panther Dutchie. What is a Dutchie?
Right, all right. But they were talking about weed.
They knew about Dre and Snoop. They knew that.
All right.
They weren't skipping school to go get that damn song.
George Clinton got something about George Clinton was smoking hella weed.
Thank you, man. Mothership landing and all that.
There you go.
What's going on, folks?
That's my son right here, man. This Jamal, man.
What's up, soldier?
How y'all doing?
What up?
How you good?
Yeah, I have a lot of parents asking me about when they got young kids, especially women. They be want to know what they do for their sons and all that. Somebody need to meet, man. Some of y'all distorted. I think that's you, Ishmael. Yeah, that was you.
Say again, Dad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we just talking about youth crime and all that, and what can we do to kind of like curve thing back in the right direction? You know, all these kids, like young boys out there committing crimes and all that, and I was telling them about the youth program that you was in, and I think it did a good job for you. You know what I'm saying? So let's give them a little. Yeah, youth challenge. Yeah, let's tell them a little bit about like what got you put in the youth challenge and what you became because of the youth. How did it help you?
All right, so for me, I was a troubled teen. Like I was running from home a lot. I know, Dad, you had a lot going on when I was younger. You had to deal with this and that, and I mean it's different now. It's different now that you're the best dad ever. But back then you had a lot to deal with, so you couldn't always be around. So I used to run away from home a lot. I used to do a lot of stupid shit. Like I dropped out of high school when I was in 10th grade, I think I was. So I guess my mom got fed up with it and threw me in the Utah's Academy. So the program is a 6-month program, and you live on the Army base for 6 months straight. And you can pretty much it's for troubled teens who probably didn't make it in high school or probably it's their second chance. Like the judge gave them an option, either you go through this program or you go to jail, something like that. But that wasn't for me. It wasn't the case. My mom just signed me up for it. So pretty much you do everything the Army do. You every day you wake up, I think it was around 5 in the morning. For an hour you do PT, which is physical training. Then after that, the rest of the day you'll go to your classes. Which I was trying to get my GED at the time, and you'll be going to your classes. And then after that, they'll teach you about like how about this? It takes you away from your element. So whatever you doing before, it takes you away from it, and you can't run away from an Army base. It ain't easy to do. So for me, for me, it changed my way of thinking. You know, I appreciated it. I appreciated my mom a lot, my family a lot. I appreciated a lot of things that I didn't appreciate before I went to the program. And partially the reason why I joined the Army now. It changed my mindset a lot. Like if I had the same mindset I had before I went to that program, I'd probably be a lot better than where I am now. But I'm happy that I got sent to that program because it really helped. But when it comes back to what you were saying before that about like how can we change this generation? It really takes more than just like a lot of guys are just being raised by their moms, you know. And
You said that.
that's nothing bad about you, Dad. Like I'm not trying to throw you under the boat or anything like that. Like I said, you had a lot going on back then, which I know now that I didn't know before. But
who told you that?
I'm 27 now, Dad.
Okay.
I'm hip to a lot of stuff. The streets talk. But it's really fathers, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's fathers. Like you got to step up, be better. That's what it really come down to. A lot of kids are missing their fathers.
Yeah, they need that too, man.
So what you doing now?
Me?
Yeah.
Army. 3 years now. Like I told you in text messages, we just got back from the field. I've been on for like a week and a half, but we about to go back out to the field Thursday. And so it's really just like a reset, and get your mind right before we head back to the field. But yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
You like the Army, man?
Nah. Nah, I don't like it. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't really for me. It ain't really for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm not finna quit. I'm just finna do my contract and get on. Go on about it. You know what I want to do? You know, I want to do music, and I also stream too. So that's what I want to do. And you know, Doobie gave me an opportunity, a doorway. So I'm gonna take that and see where it goes.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, Doobie is Lil Nas X. So that's my son too. And Jamal pretty much got Lil Nas X started in the rap game.
Don't say that.
Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? He made some little beats.
I was his first producer, but all the talent came from him. I'm not taking no credit for nothing that he did. Like all that.
I remember his
right
first
now.
video.
It's him. Yeah, I made that. I don't know. Talking about Sonic shit.
Yeah, he was in a cemetery or somewhere like a.
That's not his first video. That's his second video.
Yeah, the second.
His first video.
Yeah.
I recorded that one. We went to like 5 different locations for that. But
it ain't I'm giving you credit. It just you kind of like gave him a little the confidence. You know what I'm saying? And that went a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know if you remember that when we was downstairs, we was recording in the closet, and we had comforters and soundproofing and all that.
Yeah, y'all had them converted the house into a studio. But it was all. But here's the thing though, like we talking about saving young kids, y'all was doing it in the house. Y'all went out in the street, out and about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was. As long as y'all was in the house, it was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
and that's when you did your song, Robert. You did yours in the basement too.
I did mine in a real studio.
Yeah, but I don't know that if you know that, but me and Doobie ain't really. I mean, even before I was in trouble, I was never like extra hood. Like, I never owned a gun and shit. I was never like robbing folks. I was just doing crazy stuff,
Good.
like just running away from home and stuff like that. Me and Doobie ain't really the hood types. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like we not really hood. We lived in the street.
Now,
Like
I know he ain't.
from
The
that.
hood type.
Yeah, we from that side of town, but we was more. We more thinkers. I don't know if that makes sense.
Because y'all already had somebody always on top of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
That is
concerned
true.
about what you're doing. See, a lot of young boys, they don't have nobody really concerned about what they're doing. Because there's no way a 12, 11-year-old, 14-year-old will be out on a Saturday night at 3 in the morning without his parents out looking for him with a belt or something like that. You know,
that is true. My mom
was
always on my ass.
Yeah, she was always on your ass. So you remember that too.
Always
you know
be there, but when she was there,
but when she got tired of you, she sent you off somewhere, but somebody else could help deal with you. You know what I'm saying? And we'll come down there and holler at you when it's time to come holler at you. You know what I'm saying? But it's so much parents can do. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of parents don't even do the first thing. That's kind of like be concerned for their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like when the sun go down, your kids supposed to be in the house. If you don't know where your kids at when the sun go down, you're a bad parent. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you ain't out looking for them.
But that can't always think like that because not all parents have the opportunity to be there at all times. Like there's single parent households where the parent got to go make that money. They both starving. So, like.
But see, I understand that. I understand that, but we can't make that an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Because my mama worked too. My mama was the only one who worked in the house. But we knew. But by the time she got home, the house got to be clean, and we can't go out without putting our good clothes, but taking our good clothes off. And we knew what it was consequences when we didn't do stuff. See, the thing about it, there's no consequences when kids act out or don't do what the parent tell them what to do. You know, so there's nothing in their mind to kind of like build a structure up in their mind of discipline. You know what I'm saying? So your parent ain't always got to be there. We can be around you 24/7, but we can lay structure that you know what I'm saying, that you have to follow. Guidelines you have to follow. When you don't follow them, it's consequences behind it. And a lot of these kids, they grow up without these guidelines and they get in the streets. They think it's the same thing goes. You know what I'm saying? They think the same, I can do what I want to do in these streets. And until these folk make a believer out of them, that you're not going to do what you want to do.
Facts.
So y'all got a question y'all want to ask Jamal? What you got right now, boy? No ring?
Oh, I have a question for you, brother.
Yeah.
I got a question for the young brother.
Go ahead, Ishmael.
As far as the youth challenge program, how would one contact it, or how can I find out more information about it? That's an awesome thing, man. Awesome.
I ain't gonna lie with that one. My mom tossed me in that. So my biggest thing, you probably have to just look up youthchallengeacademy.com.
And then they put you on a live actual base for 6 months. So you had to do the PT, you had to train, participate in the whole 9-yard march and all of this here.
Yep.
I love it.
We go left, right, left.
Yeah, they did all that, man. And then they had like day where family come down and visit, you know, and see what they doing, see what is the progress of them, and then they line them all up like the real army, man, and they march and you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's cool, man.
I should have joined the army right after that because I'd probably be like a sergeant per class or something by now. But the army wasn't always my plan A, not even plan B. And then I had my daughter, and then I had to make some choices. And so this is where I'm at right now.
You made a good choice. You made a good choice. Even though it's not what you wanted, it was a good choice. It's helping you. It's helping you now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Building your character and all that.
That's right.
I be hearing your father talk. I be saluting you all the time. Your birthday. You know what I mean? I want to join the Navy. You know what I mean? They told me about my tattoo. They wouldn't let me in because my tattoo first. I'm like, man, y'all, what they got to do to finish the country? That kill me.
Yeah, that is crazy.
You know crazy about that?
It's uniformity, brother. It is what it is. It's rules and regulations.
Yeah, but it's stupid because if a real war break out between 3 countries against us, they recruiting. They don't care nothing about no tattoo. They trying to get you.
Yeah, they gonna send them regardless.
It's an oxymoron.
Yeah.
That what it is to me.
Yeah.
They recruit anybody. If the army needed you, we had to fight Japan and China and Russia together. Oh, they don't care about no tattoo. Oh, get them.
Yeah, they only care when they don't really need you, but they need you. They don't
That's
call
what
you
I'm saying. That's
regardless.
what make it stupid.
Man, charisma, you off the rich scale, brother.
Yeah, that's the truth. I want to go to
It is the
my
truth.
tattoos
It's
on
the
my
truth.
arm. So what I got to do with anything?
The youth challenge program, brother, is it in Atlanta?
They got multiple. It's all over the U.S.
Wow, I never heard that.
Yeah, since I was in Atlanta, they sent me to the one that's in Albany, Georgia, Fort Gordon. But they got it's all wherever you at, they're gonna put you in the closest one to where you at. But it's
and the
all
closest
over the
one
US.
to the Albany.
I think they got one in Fort Stewart too, and I think Savannah. I think it is. Yeah, I think it's another one in Savannah.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
I asked my uncle about it. He lives in Savannah. I asked him.
What's the requirements? Do your parents have to pay for it? Do you have to meet a certain criteria or something?
I honestly don't think my mom had to pay for it. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know much about how to get into it because when I went, I think I was like 16, and she just talked me down. She told me like 2 weeks before I left, like, yeah, you going to this program? I'm like, dang.
All right.
Like,
That's
dang.
right. I
couldn't tell her no.
I think you got to be. I think you got to be at least 13 years old, though. I think you got to be at least 13.
Older than that. I think the youngest guy he had was like 15. I think he was in between 15 and I think 19.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. Because the youngest guy was 15 in my platoon. And I was like 17 at the time.
Do y'all keep in contact some of the guys who was in the U program?
Yeah, we have a whole Facebook group. Some guys got out and went back doing the same thing. A couple of them, I think 2 of them actually got shot. They gone. It's not really like to make your life better. That's your decision. It's really to give you an opportunity. It's just an opportunity, you know. To be something better.
Differently.
Yeah. So a lot of guys got out. They bettered. One guy actually went directly. A couple guys actually went directly to the Army. I think he is Sergeant First Class now. He's doing real good for himself. And a lot of people just went back to doing regular jobs. There's no problem with that, as long as you find a better path than you was on before. And that's what the program is really for, you know.
Jay, you gonna retire?
Retire from what?
The Army.
Nah.
He said wait till his contract up, man.
You not?
I'm getting out. I told you, like I said, Doobie, now is giving me an opportunity to actually go to LA and be out there with him and focus on music.
That's what I'm talking about. The show is what's up.
And I plan on going to, you know, Army, you get free college money.
Right.
So I'm going to use my GI Bill to go to school for. I want to go to school for theater. I want to do acting too. So
I know
that's what I'm gonna use that for. I'm gonna go to school out there in LA for theater and then do music as well with Nas.
And that's what's up.
But that's what I want to do.
That's what's up, man. Keep your dreams alive, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything you always wanted to be is still in front of you, man.
Oh yeah.
You just gotta go get it. You gotta want it.
All you gotta do is speak that shit into existence, young man, and it's gonna happen for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth though. All right, so y'all know he got big when I first joined. Like I had first joined, like 3 months later he came out with Old Town Road. Right. At that time I was like, man, I'm just gonna quit. I'm just gonna go out there and have fun. You know, so when he first got big, I got sent to Korea for a year. So I was in Korea for a year, and every time you have on Instagram, you just see your family having fun, you see everybody having fun. And part of me just wanted to quit. But at the same time, it was like, sometimes you just gotta wait your turn. You know, it wasn't my turn yet. I said, if I quit this, I'm gonna regret it because this is that's free school money, free benefits. My daughter taking care of because she don't get my benefits too. So it's like it would have been a waste. I would quit and I would lose all that school money, everything, and it's not even. I think it's so when you leave out, if you do your contract and you leave out after your contract, you get an honorable discharge. But if you leave out before, you get I think a general discharge or the honorable. Which is not perfect, but it's not an honorable discharge. That gets you jobs. So I said,
right.
I'm just gonna do my time and finish my time, and then if I do my thing here, then I go see what's going on with that. So
kudos, young man, for guns, man.
It's all about a mindset. It's all about knowing what you want to do and knowing that you got to work hard so you can play later, and that's my goal. That's my plan.
All right.
I think you're gonna do it, Jay.
Who dog that is? I see a dog running in the background, man.
Yeah, that's my dog. Daisy. Daisy, come here. Come here.
That's a greyhound?
Come here. She's a Doberman.
Oh man.
Look. Yeah, she's Doberman mixed with hound. Yeah.
Wow.
Bad. She tore up the house like 2 days ago.
What?
I'm telling you, she good dog. She's very obedient, but she bad. She's still a puppy.
How old is she?
She's a year and I think you said 3 months.
But we got
her. What's up?
Yeah, man, I just want you to come on and talk a little bit about the youth channel program, man. You know, I ain't gonna hold y'all day. We need to go and do some reactions together, man. You know. Good father, sir. See,
hey, I'm gonna try to. It's kind of hard because I don't really have as much free time on my hands in the Army because I get off when they want me to get off, and I go where they want me to go.
You off on weekend, right?
This weekend, yeah.
Oh, you off on weekend? Yeah, we can do it on weekend.
I've been trying to use that weekend time to rest and relax because they working my ass, Dad.
Yeah, I know what you're doing with I know what you're doing with your weekend now.
But yeah, we can try to get somewhere in that. I should be home by the end of December. Because you know my last day is August. My last day is August 7th next year.
Yeah. That's a long
time.
I'll
probably be home 3 months early. What you say?
Your last day in the Army is next year?
Yeah, April 7th.
Okay. You gonna be in the
all right, man.
I'm gonna be back and forth.
Young man, you have a good one, man.
All right, man.
Well.
Appreciate you coming on, man. You know what I'm saying? I love you, man, and you're doing a good job, man. I'm proud of you, man. And we got everything back here.
That's what it's all about, man. Trying to make you and my mom proud.
Good work, man.
Yeah, man. I'm 100 times proud. You know what I'm saying? All y'all make me proud. Y'all stayed out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? I got one knucklehead, but he cool though.
All right.
Yeah, he'll get there. He'll get there.
Yeah. Y'all work on it, man. I can't wait till you get up there in LA.
That's right.
Some real leadership up there.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you for joining, man.
I think my wife.
All right,
my wife
brother.
wanted me to come eat.
Oh, go eat there. Your wife. All right, man. Take care, bro.
Peace, young man.
All right, take care now.
I love you.
All right.
Robert, that's all right now.
Yeah, man. He turned it around, man. You know, and that's what we got to do. We got to turn these kids. We got to find a way to turn these boys, especially our young men, around, because it's kind of like no man's land out there for them, and they just doing whatever, man. And I think it's incumbent on the parents to kind of like do all they can do, and don't never give up on your kids. That's
you always knew where the boys was at and all that. That's what you got to do as a parent, man.
Yeah,
don't let you care.
Because everybody look at you and think, oh, his kids are perfect. No, every parent got challenges. You know what I'm saying? Every parent got challenges, man. It's how you deal with them. You just can't give up. We could have either gave up and say, hey, just let him do what they want to do. He grown. He of age. You know what I'm saying? And that's when all the problem come. They never had guidance. You never try to get help from somebody because you're too proud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it take a village, man. It take a village, and that's what happened, man. He turned their life around and doing great things. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right.
So we're gonna go ahead, man, and do these parting shots, man, parting comments. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say what y'all want to say, man. We're gonna cut about this thing. We had a great show today.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
I'm saying? But we gotta kind of like put it together and turn everything. Black folk, we got a lot of challenges, man. A lot of challenges. A lot of things throw at us, man. You know, like I say,
it start right here though, man, with this dialogue, man. Talking, putting it out there.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, a woman, a parent heard something that they can use, like the challenge program. It worked. It worked for some. It don't work for others. But you gotta try. He might like that discipline.
Alternative though.
Yeah, a lot of young boys like discipline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of boys like discipline, man. You know.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, you can't. You don't worry about people yelling at them and all that. It just, it's part of life, man. No matter where you go, it's gonna always be somebody pretty much over you, unless you own and stuff. Even when you own your own stuff, you still gotta depend on other people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
True.
You can't always be in charge.
That's right.
You gotta know how to listen sometimes.
That's true.
But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do these parting comments. Ishmael, go ahead, man. What you got to say, man? We're gonna cut up out of here.
Actually, brother, you said a mouthful, man. I'm gonna piggyback on what you said. It's all about we got a lot to clean up. We got a lot of issues thrown at us. You know, we got to put our catcher's mitts on and just be ready for the challenge. But like I said, I can't really further elaborate on nothing you said, man. You said it all, brother. And once again, thank you all for having me on tonight. And Kareem, one love. You know what it is, comrade Robert. Appreciate you, brother. Y'all have a good night, man.
Ain't no doubt, homie. No doubt. Don't come back again, man. Holler at us.
I'll see y'all.
You bring a great wealth of knowledge with you.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you.
Likewise.
All right, black man, what's up, homie?
Hey, I'm gonna get at you, DT. I'll call you. Okay, man, like it's me and you again.
It always end up just being me and you, don't it?
What's that telling you, huh?
What they tell you? What they tell you, bro?
Yeah, you know, man, we like glue, man. We stuck like glue, man.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Man, it's all good, man. We just got to do our thing tonight, man. But the other thing is, like you said, bro, I just want to say, like you said, as a community, I want to say I didn't think we never really had a community because, like I said, the word community means commune, and that means to be in sync and to be in unison and be together. We never had that, you know what I mean? Because if we had that, we wouldn't have problems in our neighborhood with police and gang members and gang bangers and all this stuff. We'd be in one unit, right? So, you know, I always been the type to try to advocate for positivity and you and the youth being positive to each other, man. You know, it's just it is the music, and the music is a heavy influence, and it's all about having a firearm to feel more of a to fill in the void, to make you feel more of a man, because a man ain't in the household, a void of protection from bullying and other people trying to take your boundaries or where you from, try to take over your territory. It's all territorial, man. That's all it is, territorial. Yeah, just that kind of mind state, territorial mind state, man, which forms an animalistic behavior towards each other. It's always you put a lot of dogs in one kennel and you put one bowl of food out, everybody going for it. You get what I'm saying? That's the same way in the neighborhood. I just want everybody to love each other, man, and let's pray, pray more, man, and it'll get better. It'll always it'll always some kind of way find its way to revamp and restructure. It's just like water in the ocean, man. Once it hit the shore and it come back to the undertow and it go back to the shore and it come back, it's always form back into the water, man. No matter how many waves and ripples it make, it's that same water. You know what I mean? Same effect. Yeah, we'll be all right, man. Just we got to get a hold to it though. We got to get a lot of these laws changed too. These laws, they pass them under our nose. That's another problem. And then these race hate groups, we slide right on our nose, but ain't nobody saying nothing about it. You know, we ain't fighting for that. And them hate crime laws for us, we ain't fighting for that either. So yeah, that's what the problem is.
What's up, then, homie? All right, man. Appreciate you coming on, chopping up with your boy again, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, that's how we do it, man.
Every time.
No doubt.
Y'all need to come on, man. Everybody need to come on and get it popping.
All right, y'all. This part of the show, we have to say goodbye. You have been tuned in to the hippest podcast in the ATL. Overflow, the everyday people show. That means everybody got a voice. Everybody got a chance. Look, this forum is for anybody to come on and chop it up. If you got something to say it. Come on and talk about it. Don't just be on Facebook chopping it up now. Come on here and talk about it, and let's throw some ideas at each other. Let's see if we solve some problems, y'all. That's how we do it. That's how we're going to have to do it, y'all. One show at a time. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for sharing it live. I'll see y'all next week. You know what I'm saying? And go Hawks, baby. I got to go check them Hawks out now, see what them Hawks doing. We got to have this win today. But anyway, y'all, don't give up on your nieces and nephews. Talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Show them some love. You'll be surprised with just telling a young man, I love you. Especially coming from a man, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes kids, they ain't never heard I love you. So they don't feel love. They don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? Only thing they know when they do something wrong. But we have to start at a young age, man, you know. And just don't give up on your kids, man. Try every avenue you can to get them straight. You know, that's what's up. And I'll see y'all next week, 7 o'clock, right here again. Same black channel, same black time. Peace.
With MailChimp's marketing smarts, you get a whole lot of creative smarts, recommendation smart,
little ghetto boy playing in the ghetto street. What you gonna do when you grow up and have to face responsibility? Will you spend your days and nights in a pool room? Will you sell cats of madness to the neighborhood, little ghetto boy? You already know how rough life can be. Won't you say so much pain and misery? Little ghetto boy, your daddy was blown away. He robbed that grocery store. Don't you know that was a sad, sad old day? All of your young life you've seen such a misery and pain. Well, it's a true place to live, and it ain't gonna change. You're so young, you got so far to go. Don't think you'll reach your goal, young man. Everybody will go. Look, young John. Little ghetto boy, when you become a man, you can make things change. Hey, hey, if you just take a stand, you got to believe in yourself and all you do. You got to fight to make it better. How others will start believing too. Then my son, things will start to get better. Everything's got to get better. I declare, I believe that the day better.